Welcome back to another episode of Dicking Around in the Garage. Yeah, the poker chip holder. Here's a picture of it right here that we made on the last episode of Dicking Around in the Garage. Well, it's not big enough for us. Go figure. That's what she said, right? So we have got some 1x8s that we're going to cut down to 1x2s because the 1x2s were junk and I used up everything that I had. And I didn't feel like honestly sanding finish off of stuff and all that. So I was looking online. 1x2s were like $3, but they were all crappy. They all had like a live edge on one side of them or a rounded edge. They weren't squared off. None of the 1x2s were. Then we were looking at 1x4s, and then we got to thinking, well, the price of 1x4s, and that I'm hoping my Road Glide Andy math was correct, and I can get what I need out of 3 10-foot 1x8s. But we get everything set up, table saw set up, and get everything ripped down to 1x2s, and see how much material I have, because we're building them 5 foot tall and 3 foot wide, and that's as per Mrs. Road Glide Andy. We've got one wall. We've got a wall on each side of our windows in the living room, and she wants one on each side, one for her and one for me. So there you go. We'll see how this goes. Probably be a couple-day project. Just take our time with it and get some stuff set up, get some stuff moved around, and we'll bring you guys back in when we have something more fun, interesting to show you. Here's what we come up with. We come up with 3 feet wide, 5 feet tall, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You have 15 shelves. Say, there's your frame. Right there. You have 15 shelves with offset grooves in them. I think the ones I made last time, the wood was a little wider than 2-inch. Because I bought 2x8s. Well, we all know lumber's not right, but that's what I had left after getting 3 pieces out of a 2x8. So there's a lot of wood to waste. But I learned a lesson from last time with, let me get one. It's a learning experience. Get my little depth piece for y'all. I'm going to make the rest of my shelves. I'm going to make them, and before I nail them in, I'm going to sand them and stain them. Because staining these grooves within there and only having 4 inches apart is a bit of a pain in the butt. So I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need to get 14 of them. Then we'll see what we got left out of the lumber we got sitting here. And hopefully we'll have enough to make another one. But these grooves are 7/8 of an inch. Yeah, see, that's a little bit longer. This narrower. See, this is supposed to be a 1x2. It's actually 1x2.5. So, not even a full inch. That's not even, that's 3/4. That's about 5/8. But yeah, we did the one. It works. Happy with it. Not sure what we're going to do with that one yet. Like I said, try to make 2 this size, but I at least want to get 1 this size and see what I got left, because I'd just gone off old measurements in my head, and this would happen. I set the table saw up to 7/8. I didn't think to measure beforehand, but it gave me a narrow groove. But that's okay, because we'll fix this. We'll do the wood putty thing. We'll put a line of wood putty in there, and then we'll rip our lines to 1/2 inch to get them further apart. So that's what we had to do here. And that actually looks really good. But let me get these cut to length. Get the grooves cut in them. And then we'll do some sanding and staining and all the boring stuff y'all don't need to see. So, yeah. Just stick around the garage yet. But I don't even know what time it is. I don't keep track of time anymore. Just because I don't know if I put it in the last video or not, and I posted a picture of the last one with poker chips in it, and people were asking how I did the groove. I don't know if I put it in the last video or not. I don't know if you guys are watching this video and didn't watch the last video. Essentially what I did was I had just a little piece of test scrap wood when I was making the other one, and I just set the depth of my blade down low. I think I started really low, and it wasn't enough, so I raised it up to where I got it to where a poker chip would fit in there the way I wanted it to. And then after I had to change my table saw around to make other cuts or whatever I was doing, I kept this piece of wood for reference, and just take a square, stick the square in there, loosen it up, push it down, get your depth, take it, set it there on your highest tooth, make sure you're flat and square on the rule. That's how you get your depth for your grooves. Then that's a wider board. I think that's 1x3. So I came in 7/8 of an inch, and I wasn't thinking when I started with the 1x2s doing it that way. So now we're set to 1/2 inch. So let's get these things ripped. all the grooves are cut. Little sand, make it look pretty. Stain the grooves first. We'll get the bottom piece of the frame sanded and stained, because those grooves hit the pain in the butt to get the stain in. And then we'll nail it all together, stain the whole thing, and leave it dry. Good deal. Hey, yeah, you know, we'll got that piece of wood with a bow in it. Show you how it bows up. Bowed right through there. Show you how to straighten that. Take your water hose or water, it don't matter. Get that board good and wet. Right? That board's good and wet. Now come with me here. We got a mess. We got too much stuff. We need a bigger building. Too much stuff. Hey Doyle, you're my sponsor, right? I need a bigger building. So you guys see right there, nice weed ear string. I can get under it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these clamps like that. And we're going to squeeze it down. Let me get another one. Squeeze that down good and tight. Leave that water on there. Let it dry. You got a nice flat surface. It's a mess. We need to clean it up. But leave it clamped down like that. Leave it sit and dry. We'll check it tomorrow. See how well it dried out. It could take a day or two. But usually when you do that, you get it wet and then let it dry out. That's how you straighten your wood. You get little bows like that.